So Matthew Anderson from Central Motor Speedway about to head on track and put in his hot lap. Of course, car number 16, he's actually from Dunedin, sponsored by Penrite Peterson Fabrication, running a Maxim chassis. He's always a regular driver in the Dirty Dozen of the Hydraulic War of the Wings. Great competitor. You can see there the white flag out at the moment. One more lap to run for Matt Anderson to post his time. We'll wait and see what his time is. Last time around a 14.042. Checkered flag will come out, see if he can beat that. So 14.042 looks to be Matthew Anderson's set time. On track now from Riverside Speedway in Invercargill, Ross McKinnell, the iHire machine. Of course, Ross, a veteran of the sport. He's been racing since the 80s, where he used to race modifieds down at Riverside. Great competitor. And always good to see Ross's name on the entry list for the Hydraulic War of the Wings. Ross goes through with a 14.939. Can't quite eclipse that time of Matt Anderson. A 14.042 is the lap time at the moment to beat. Car number 44 on track. Daniel Anderson from Tiana, contracted to Central Motor Speedway. Sponsored by Ranch Bar and Grill, Top 10 Tiana and Vertex Lubricants. 2017 third in the South Island Sprint Car Championship. Certainly one hell of a competitor, and he's punched in the fastest lap time, 14.037 so far. So that's the time to beat. Daniel Anderson taking that time. This man on track, car number 59, out of Nelson, certainly needs no introduction whatsoever. Connor Rangi, a great young competitor. Love watching, car number 57, sorry, love watching Connor perform. Good young hard charger, and he will be guaranteed to be at the top end of town tonight here at the final round of the Hydraulic War of the Wings. What sort of time does Connor put in there? A 14.108. Currently sits him in third place. At the moment, Daniel Anderson still with that fast time of a 14.037. Another new driver to the series, car number 98, sponsored by Hydraulic. Adam Evans, of course, he was the winner of the Southern Sprint Car Series a little bit earlier on this season. Stepped out of six shooters last year and into the sprint car grade, and he's certainly made an impact in the grade so far. So Adam Evans goes through a little bit off the pace here, a 15.312, so you can see, in fact, no, he's moved up the order, a 14.920, sees him sit down in fourth place. Next up, Tony Uhlenberg, car number 28, Kihi Speedway. Great to have a North Island competitor in the series here. Lap time down a wee bit at the moment. Of course, he won't have a lot of experience here at Central Motor Speedway. We'll wait and see what sort of lap time puts him to fourth place, a 14.797. Lap time to beat, still Daniel Anderson, a 14.037. Next up on track, car number 14, John Sivride, the Pro Band sponsored machine. Great looking car. Of course, John, he's done 2 or 3 seasons of sprint car racing now. Oh, he's made a costly error coming out of turn 2. Wheel stands it down the back straight, trying to get away again. He just set a lap time of a 15.337. That last lap there, that'll really hurt him. Next out, the man, self-proclaimed King of Cromwell, car number 86. Jason Scott. He may be running 88 today. In fact, he is running 88. Sometimes he's got an 86 on the car. Eyesight's not too great from the far side of the track there, so we'll wait and see what Jason can punch out. He's on his last lap now, the Edge Parts and Performance Machine out of Central Motor Speedway, 5-time South Island Sprint Car champion. Currently sitting in 7th, but that last lap should push him up slightly. In fact, no, it's not. A 15.136 for Jason Scott. On track at the moment, the series leader, Joel Myers Jr. from California. Of course, he's sponsored by Ranch Bar and Grill, Top 10 Tiana, Vertex Lubricants. He's won every round so far, apart from the round that he was back in America doing some racing over there, so he missed out on that one, but he's back on the top of the leaderboard. That's Joel Myers Jr., folks. Car number 46. We'll wait and see where his lap time lands him. It's landed him at the top of town, folks. He's taken pole at the moment of 14.030. James Robinson, another one of the locals on track at the moment. Another driver that'll be amongst everything here tonight. White flag comes out for James Robinson. Great looking machine, the 1-2 Designs sponsored car of Robinson. Comes out of turn 2, certainly getting plenty of drive. You can see the front wheels of these cars going up as they come out of 2. His first lap pushed him up to 6th place. He should have beaten it on that last lap. We'll see where James Robinson, car number 8, lands in this one here. He's in 5th place at the moment, James Robinson, 14.765. Car number 18, Finn Cleveland from Central Motor Speedway. Another driver that's come through the ranks, of course, very, very good 6-shooter driver. First full-time year of sprint car driving. Great to see some of these young guys coming through the ranks and being part of the Hydrolink War of the Wings. So last time out, Finn Cleveland was sitting in 7th. We'll see if he can improve that there with this last lap. So Finn Cleveland jumps to 6th place, a 14.784, the best time so far. Joel Myers Jr., a 14.030. Slammin' Sam O'Callaghan, of course, he's a Central Otago boy, but he's running from the Freeman Motorsport Garage out of Nelson. He's car number 75, TNL sponsored car. You can expect Slammin' Sam to be up around the top here somewhere. But of course, once again, all depends on track conditions. Set himself in 5th place after lap number 1. We'll see what lap number 2 brings O'Callaghan. Can he climb up the order? So Sam O'Callaghan, a 14.560, sees him in 5th place. On track now, car number 15 out of Ruapuna Speedway in Christchurch. The man they call the Gas Man, Steve Duff Jr., 2nd generation sprint car driver. He's had some great results in the last few weeks. He was in 6th on his first lap. We'll see what his second lap brings to the Gas Man, Steve Duff Jr. So he doesn't improve the time, a 14.670 for Steve Duff Jr. Jacob McIntyre, 55 points away from the lead of the Hydrolinks War of the Wings. He's from Riverside Speedway in Invercargill. He held the points lead for a couple of rounds. Of course, the last 2 rounds have been pretty rough on Jacob, so hopefully he puts a fight in here today. Still every chance of grabbing himself the Hydrolink War of the Wings. Jacob's first lap only seen him down in 12th place. We'll wait and see whether he improves on that. He moves up the order to 10th with a 14.893. So McIntyre in 10th place. The man they call Chester from Central Motor Speedway on track at the moment. Nigel Colvin, car number 42. The Central Southern Excavating sponsored car. Sits himself in 15th place after that first lap. The checkered flag will come out this time around. You would expect Colvin to improve from there. And he doesn't. Nigel Colvin, a 15.373 for Colvin. Off the pace there. The young buck on track at the moment. Josh Buchanan, car number 43. As I said before, all these young drivers coming through the grades here at the moment, and Josh Buchanan is one of those drivers. Punched out, not a bad lap time. Put himself into 7th place after that first lap there. We'll wait and see what Buchanan, the placemaker sponsor car from Central Motor Speedway. Can he improve from 7th on the grid? He's not going to a 14.735. Shannara Stronach on track now. Southern Mechanical sponsor car picked up her first race win in the Hydrolink War of the Wings at Riverside Speedway a couple of weekends ago. A big improver in the grade. So it was 16.207 that first lap of Shannara Stronach. Sees her down in 17th place. Comes around turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag drops. We'll see if she can make an improvement on 17th. So Stronach will stay in 17th place, a 16.192. All you Ford fans out there, the only Ford-powered machine in the field here at the Hydrolink War of the Wings. Dave Kerr, he was the fastest man at Riverside a couple of weeks ago. This thing's an absolute weapon. A very, very talented midget car driver for a number of seasons. Dave now up in the sprint cars. He's a hell of a competitor. We'll wait and see. Last time around, he was sitting in 5th place with a 14.274. We'll see where this lands Dave Kerr. It's put Dave Kerr to the top of the table. The first man in the 13s, a 13.935 to Dave Kerr. There's one for the Ford fans. Puts it on the top of the table here at Central Motor Speedway. Last car out, Fedu Taiwa, car number 95. The man they call the Warrior. He was one of the original Auckland Warriors in the NRL back in 1995. Played on the wing. Let's see if he can put in a flyer here at Central Motor Speedway. The Signbiz car number 95 comes through. Puts himself up to 16th place with a 15.206. But well done, Dave Kerr from Ruapuna Speedway in Christchurch. Takes it out, the OEM hot lap with a 13.935. Joel Myers home in 2nd place ahead of Daniel Anderson, Matthew Anderson in 4th, and Connor Rangi rounding up your top 5. That is the time trials, folks, for the Hydrolink War of the Wings. Plenty more action from the sprint cars this afternoon. Coming up next here, though, folks, at Central Motor Speedway, race number